Hello there, it's Cookies, and I've got turn 80 of EA Vanheim in the Noob Orange lobby. We are 5 turns away from, oh, what's it called? Cataclysm. So we've really got to get a move on if we're going to try to end this before Cataclysm. Notably, we get a couple more reports, this time from Mushwood. So right before our assault, we get hit by flames from the sky, and it kills one of our gnomes. We get hit by flames from the sky again, and it kills one of our Jarls. And note, an important thing to note about these is it only tells you the, I guess, like the best in its view commander. Maybe like it's based on gold cost, I don't know. But it'll only tell you one of the commanders that was killed. So if other commanders were killed, it's just not going to tell you, which I really, really hate. um, and then, oh, whoops. So I accidentally tried to Gnome Lore Lost Lands, and I put up a Dome of Solid Air, and so my own spell bounced. That's unfortunate. So I just wasted 3 Earth Gems by not paying attention. And let's go ahead and check these fights out. So let's see his raid in the first forest, which is to the south of my southern throne. So we've got 3 Jarls, I'm assuming with air gems. Alright. And we get raided in Ultima Delca. And this is on that lab. If you remember where we were sending that whole army to threaten the northern throne, this is that lab province. So he's moving to retake it. We have 4 thugs, so not air gem casters or air elemental casters, but the obfuscation is not going to work for this. So we have this Bane Lord's entire force showing up, including the storm demons, imps, and devils. So let's go ahead and check out this one. So a lot of friendly fire here from the storm demons. But it does do the job of popping glamour. As the storm demons kill everyone, friend and foe. Yeah, I wish they would have moved up a long time ago. Alright. So we end up losing 6 devils and 31 imps, which is, I think, definitely like 50 blood slaves worth. But we killed 4 Jarls, so I don't know if that's a good trade. I mean, we also theoretically could have taken some gear, but this guy was all geared out. So we also forced Helheim to lose some items. And then we had a few fights, but also the battle in the Fortress of Mushwood. So we'll go ahead and check that out, and then we'll take a look at the strategic map for raiding. So, as you can see, a lot of our troops are already wounded from flames from the sky. And if you remember, last time when we were going over the script, I had forgotten to script darkness. So these guys could have been much stronger. Dark power too. So they can I find an uninjured one? There we go. So they could have been like 15-15s, which is a lot better. But didn't catch that. So we're tossing some lightning. And we have some Great Hawks come after. It looks like this is just whatever Helheim could summon, plus a bunch of mages, probably from Helheim. So like a lot of different Hangandrots and stuff like that. So the Fiends of Darkness have jumped in the back. We've got Light of the Northern Star, Wailing Winds, Growing Fury and Natural Storm. Unfortunately for me, this Air Elemental procced Growing Fury on most of my Mage Core. So this Gnome ended up going crazy right after doing Mass Protection. This guy ended up going crazy right after Soul Vortex, I think. Yeah, he's gone berserk. The Direwolf went crazy right after doing Growing Fury, which is unfortunate because there was definitely more in that script. And Vano the Golem is not going crazy, so it's still casting some spells. And this guy's already gone crazy. So never got to get off, only did Iron Scan, never did Army of Blood, I think. So a lot of the better protection buff never went off. A lot of the other stuff like Foul Vapors and like Mass Regen, I think just a lot of the different things that I had scripted never got to go off. So I think in the next fight, I'm just going to have to suck it up that my morale's going to be terrible. And I'm going to have to... because I need these mages to stop going crazy. It's like every time an air elemental hits them. So this is unfortunate. And also because they're berserk, if we lose this battle, it's looking like we're going to, then we're going to completely lose all those mages as well. They're not going to run off the field. So you can see the Air Fiends have been beaten back by the Air Elementals. The Storm Demons are still doing alright. So they are in Storm. So, but even they're getting whittled down. And the Golem's not going to retreat, so I'm going to lose all this stuff too. So I've lost a lot of stuff this turn from these mages, so I guess maybe Helheim will send me a thank you card for all the crap I just gave him. And then all these mages are either fatigued out or they're Sabbath slaves, so they're not running either. Alright. So, unfortunate. So we take a big L here, because we didn't bring Sacreds, is kind of my thing, and because we cast Growing Fury. So we lose a number of important mages. The Vampire Lord will be back, but we still lost the gear from all these mages. We lost a pile of demons. And we mostly just killed Chaff. And I guess we killed 4 Jarls, but it's not even... like, this is such a lopsided victory. It's a very good victory for Helheim. And if we take another L like that, I think we'll be... it might be throwing the game to Helheim. So, additionally, we have more units hit and some killed. And we have a few events, so we get some population, some unrest, misfortune. And we get a Lich and a Vampire Lord back. Alright, so in terms of the raiding game, though, let's see how that went. So we raided here, and killed a Hell Herding. Raided here, and here, and here. We had the fight here where we killed 4 Jarls. So we've killed 8 Jarls this turn, but it's still lopsided in terms of mage value. Just because the value of the mages that I lost here in Mushwood was so great. We're going to go ahead and try to put this under siege. We're going to have Mabakiel assassinate, and now we're completely altered his script, so I pulled the Blood Slaves off. We're just going to attack. So he's got a Moonblade, he's got 19 attack, and he's just going to get in there. He's scary. Like, let's get that Fear Aura in play. If the battle happens at night, his stats will be much better. So he might actually hit like a Helheim Sacred. So that's kind of the idea there. We got some Sylphs from an event. So we've loaded them on to this guy. We're going to go ahead and send them into a raid. And we're just going to keep on raiding. So not necessarily putting forts under pressure yet, but trying to remove a lot of income, and especially gem income. But we are going to try to put Femoria under siege. So we've come on to this province again, so we've cracked it again. So we have a bunch of stuff here. But instead of assaulting this turn, we're going to reinforce. So the Sacreds are going to be coming in. The Trolls are going to be coming in. I don't think we're going to have all the same sorts of spells that we had last time. So that could be unfortunate. But, I mean, we are risking our other golem. We're going to do... Oh, you're sneaking in. And you've got a Demon Bane. So we're starting to mix in some fire resist items. We've got some Mana Droughts coming in. We're going to do some turn 1 Thunder Strikes, which is a tip that I'm taking from Zan's Kalem game. And that's to disrupt any like Wind of Death casters that might try to pop out of the fort, because Helheim has a lot of those. And maybe we can just turn 1 eat those, and we don't have to worry about Wind of Death, or we only take 1 casting of it. We're bringing this guy up with a bunch of air gems. We've also finally realized we can do these flasks of holy water, and it just puts our bless on them, so we get all the resistances rather than making tons and tons of items. We can do this, and then we can vary the kits more. And yeah, so we're just bringing in more stuff. Fewer demons, but we do have some demon reinforcements on the way. So this guy's riding out. He's got another 69 Fiends of Darkness. And we're going to go ahead and put this under siege. I'm starting to wonder if I should send these guys north. This is my current turn. But I think I need to secure Mushwood before anything else. That's kind of the idea. Because we need that 3-pointer to prevent some kind of crazy win. So for Helheim, it'll force them to take 2 thrones, essentially. And it'll allow me to only need to take 1 more. So Mushwood's the highest priority by far. Additionally, these Sacreds are in place now under Loki. And we're just kind of continuing to do some stuff. We're doing Breath of the Desert. So we're doing that at Mushwood. And that's to prevent Murdering Winter from doing quite so much. We're also doing Infernal Disease. We're getting more demons, another vampire. So we're doing that Breath of the Desert. I believe we're also doing a Murdering Winter. So this guy's doing Murdering Winter, except now it's up here at Grey Barrier. So if this isn't domed, our goal is to kill all these sages and jade sorceresses and cut off some of the Helheim research. And then... yeah, I think that's it. Excuse me. So we're going to do Cloud Trapeze. So we're going to Cloud Trapeze the head of HR onto Helheim's capital. Try and knock off the PD and shut down production. And we've put a Lightless Lantern on our frog. So it's a 21 research, 1 HP frog, which is hilarious. And we're just going to continue the raiding game. So we've got 1 thug here to secure a line of retreat. Ideally, I would secure 1 here, but I'm not assaulting this turn. So I'm hoping it's not completely necessary, and then we're going to try and put this fort under siege with the mercs that we hired. And we're sending a Jarl to help bless. So that's his job, is to bless these guys. So I think that's it for this turn. Wish me luck, and I'll see you in the next one in turn 81.